The Thorn's gadget is called the Razor Bloom shell. It's a sticky device that you can throw pretty much everywhere on the map, and it's going to stick on pretty much any surfaces.
This will rattle them.
It's a device that once an attacker walks within the activation radius, will trigger a time detonation. During that timer, the attacker will be forced to make a decision to either keep pushing, fall back, or try to find it and destroy it. We wanted to kind of iterate on the idea of a trap operator, a trap gadget. A lot of the gadget that we have right now that are trap are pretty, I'd say, binary. So either you walk into them and you get the effect, or you don't. So with this gadget, we wanted to kind of see what happens if you give the players a bit more time to react, and you give them a couple options. Imagine you have the device that is stuck on the doorway, and you're an attacker and you're ready to push the doorway, and as you cross the doorway, you activate the device. You have really 4 options that you can really do. The first one is you keep pushing, which is risky because hopefully you know that there's nobody playing around the gadget to kind of catch you. The second option is to fall back. Obviously, you're safe, but you've given away your position. And the third option is that if you're fast, you can try to locate it and destroy it before it detonates. And the fourth option, which is, you accept your fate and you stay there and you take the full damage, which is hopefully not your best option. With this device, it really creates this panic moment, this moment where you really need to make a decision. You hope that it's the right decision. So when it comes to designing the look of the device, it's something that starts very early in the production of the operator. The device is very mechanical, very engineered, very high-tech to get away from something that's maybe a bit more handmade.
Razor shell out.
So Thorn's loadout is quite unique because we're introducing a brand new weapon, the UZK-GI. If you don't recognize the name, it's normal because it's completely custom made here in-house by our team. It's a small SMG, but don't get fooled by the small size of the weapon because it really packs a punch. It's chambered in 50 cal, so it really hits hard. It's a low fire rate, but it can really deal some damage. It will create quite a lot of destruction. And so you can use it to really play vertically and make holes in walls. It's really useful in that way. The other primary weapon is the M870, which is a shotgun that you can see on operators like Jaeger. In terms of secondary weapon, you have the 1911 TACOPS, and she also has the C75 Auto. In terms of secondary gadget, she has the shield and a barbed wire. The shield is actually something that was recommended by us from pro players during a pro workshop. They felt it was very good to synergize with the gadget of the operator, and we agreed and we kept it, and it's a very useful tool. And barbed wires are very useful to slow down the enemy. So if they get caught in the device and their barbed wire, they're going to have a hard time walking away from it. Thorn's going to be mainly playing as an anchor. She's very useful close to choke points. You want to have Thorn playing around her gadget because that's where she's the most deadly, and she's going to be super useful to slow down the attack. Where Thorn shines is where you play with your gadget. When they trigger it, they're going to be panicking. They're going to be running away, running forward. So it's the ideal moment to really utilize this confusion and this panic. What works really well with Thorn is operators like Clash, Lucy, Legion, these types of operators that really help you slow down the attackers. Clash can actually, bait the attackers into the device and then use her electric shock to slow down the attackers and kind of get them stuck into the danger zone. The main counters for Thorns is your classic anti-utility operators. So you have Thatcher, and you also have Twitch and Zero, which can use their cameras and drones to locate the device and destroy it with their lasers. IQ, obviously, super useful to spot the device and tell your teammates that, oh, there's a Razor Bloom shell on that doorway or in that area of the map. You can also counter the Razor Bloom shell with explosive, so you can blow the Razor Bloom shell up, you can shoot them, and if you're very courageous, you can also melee it, but I don't recommend this option.
Thorn's real name is Brianna Skean. She's from a part of Ireland that's known for horse breeding and military training. Growing up on her family's farm, she learned the value of hard work and determination because she always had to outperform her 4 older brothers who never made anything easy for her. And the first chance that she got, she followed the horses and joined the Garda. So Thorn is an elite tactical specialist and a weapons expert, and she's also the newest recruit to Calibra's team. She's worked with horses, been in mounted police during her police work, and her specialty is actually emergency response. She's always the first to wake up, she's always working out, she loves to challenge herself, and that's why she's so jacked. She actually redesigned her unit's obstacle course because she thought it was too easy. So Thorn is a sort of anti-bully figure, I would say. She doesn't take any nonsense from anyone, not from her brothers when she was little, not in her work today, and she really operates with the mindset that if you mess with her, you're gonna get hurt.
My turn.
Thorn's name and Thorn's gadget, the Razor Bloom shell, kind of come hand in hand with the same concept. Mira actually designed the Razor Bloom after getting to know Thorn, because she always talks about stories of her brothers trying to take stuff from her and her fighting back. If you try to take things that aren't yours, she's gonna fight back, and sometimes with sharp things.
We located a bomb.